Good morning. This is the Kingsburg Downtown Business Improvement District Advisory Board meeting. Today is Tuesday, July 16th. Our start time is 8:02. All board members, aside from June Hess, are present. At this time, we're going to go to item number 2, public comment. Hearing none, we will move on to item number 3, to approve the minutes from the 6-4 and 7-2 meetings as presented by City Clerk Abigail Palsgard.
I make a motion to approve the minutes as submitted.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
I will second.
We have a second. All those in favor, say aye. Aye. All those not in favor? Okay, minutes are approved. Thank you. Item number 4, website update, possible action. Okay, you're our point of contact.
Yes, so we have 42 businesses that completed the update as requested. So that's like a third of the district, I think, right? Or say about a third. The efforts we did were, Quinn posted it on social media after I created an updated form. Abigail emailed it out to everyone. She printed it out and mailed it to every bid business. And I got mine the next day. And then we also sent another Instagram post about it.
I reposted it a couple times.
Okay. So we have 42. So my question was, how do you guys want to proceed as far as, do we remove businesses that haven't provided an update, or do we leave them with the old info that's already there? Because there's a lot that are on there that haven't updated. Option 1. 2, only have these 42 on there, or 3, attempt to get more feedback or more forms.
They might not have had anything to update, right?
That was my thought. If
I didn't update mine either because I knew we were going to pay for it.
Yeah, we did get RPS.
oh, somebody sent it in.
Yeah.
Good for them.
we did get. So,
But there wouldn't have been any updates.
I think we
really.
were just asking everyone to fill it out because they're just to have contact and have like one fresh sheet of info.
Okay.
But since it didn't come across like that, so do you want to leave the ones that are there as is, basically?
I think so.
And then
I think
refresh
so.
these
I'd
new
hate
ones?
to take them off and.
Right.
Yeah, 'cause I knew
feel
that
like
if
that's
I-
going backwards if we do that.
Yeah, no, because I understood if I didn't need an update, I didn't need to fill it
so
out.
just, okay. All right, then. So,
And I wasn't going to pay, I wasn't going to have the bid pay to replace those pictures. I don't love them, but I'm not going to do that. So,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's why I didn't fill it out, because I was like, I can live with it.
okay, so no responses, no refresh, basically. Like no change.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would say no change.
Sounds good.
So this 42, of the 42, how many have never been on the webpage?
At least half.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's good. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So how much are they going to charge us to put those 21 people?
We would get charged for all the ones we send in, so 42 as of now.
42 at,
Mhm.
is it 160 or what was it?
Oh my gosh. Sorry, I have to go back.
I had thought that,
Is it 60? I knew there was a 60 in there.
There's 190 listed on the website right now, many of which need removed, so I'll go through that too. There's no charge for removing them.
there's just charges to update, right?
Yeah.
So we can leave the old ones on there.
Okay,
Okay.
that's what we'll do.
Can we, I missed the deadline.
I got yours though.
Okay,
Yeah, you're the number 42.
okay.
So, question, out of the $60, if you wanted to update photos, that would be, the $60 would include
Yes.
updated photos?
Yes.
So, And I was thinking what Leslie said, did want to charge a bit. Let's say RPS wanted to update their photos. Could I pay the $60 so that I could get refreshed photos?
I'll ask for you. That seems reasonable.
You know, so it doesn't cost a bit any money. It's my
Because the bid-
choice to update the photos.
Yeah, 'cause the
you know,
bid
so
paid for the
therefore,
first
why-
round.
The bid paid for the first round. I want to update my photos because things have changed. I got a new logo or whatever it is. You
Okay.
know, I would be willing to pay the $60
Okay.
to get the photos that I exactly want.
I think we'd have to offer that to every business.
Yeah.
And I think we did state that in the past, that the first additional photos would be included and additional updates would be on the business. I remember us
So
doing that.
can you confirm the
Because-
price though?
yes,
So
okay.
that, you know, and then that can be offered. Leslie may decide after she gets done painting that she wants to update her photos.
Two follow-up things. Did we say that we're gonna leave the businesses that were on there?
Except for if
Except-
they
except if they didn't
don't have
pay.
an active business.
Okay.
Yes.
And then, the $60 though, that was a discounted price
A
for
bulk
this round, right? So it might be a different
Yeah.
price
it
going
doesn't-
forward. And then we also are still deciding if we're gonna use a different.
I would hope that they would offer the $60 to everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, and going forward, because like,
I'm not gonna propose it separately. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say, can this be paid separately? And what would be the rate for that? Versus it being included in our invoice, our bid invoice. This one vendor wants to update, or business wants to update their photos, can they pay separately? I'll ask her. Can they be billed separately, and what would be the rate? Or would it also still be $60?
I would
just.
I would say we
Can we
were
pay
willing to do this at the $60 rate.
Yeah.
I mean-
Or less even, because it's
Yeah.
just photos, yeah.
It's just, it's a simple update, and honestly, we don't hear from them, and then once we start pushing a little bit on this, now I get little team building emails from them. No, I don't want team building emails. Spend your time working on our webpage. So I would push them just a little bit. That I really think they need to come through with a little bit more good faith, because it's been an ongoing thing, and I think it's a lot of pressure on you to deal with them, to make us happy and them happy. So I think they need to come across a little bit, because we've continued to pay our bill.
Yeah, they're ready for the update, they just need the info, so
Okay.
it's a process
Do they
together.
They have pictures, right? They have pictures?
Like specifically what?
Just of
Like down to-
businesses, like, do they have available pictures to use? Because I know we've asked them to not use the stock pictures forever.
They want to know what picture you want there, so I'm open to your
So, like-
feedback. So I've
okay,
got Quinn's
perfect.
photos, I have an album with Quinn's and Craig's, if you wanna go through and help pick
I can
out.
pick some,
Yeah,
good.
so basically, we decided we were gonna do this all at once,
Okay.
so that's
Oh, you're not
build.
talking about the individual,
less.
but you're talking
There's-
about the
We're talking
overall.
about, we
Yeah.
still have
There's
stock
been
So
so
that's
many
all-
photos
Yeah.
on here
Yeah.
for so long, and
Yeah.
we've talked so many times
Yeah,
about.
I'd
please
love to
replace
know
the
which
stock
ones you think
photo.
we should replace,
It's just
yeah.
like on the first page. There's
Right.
the gym photo is not of our gym downtown.
And now we
and
have-
the business photo is not of any. of
Now
our
we have some nice
businesses
new
downtown.
ones to put there,
And
yeah.
I feel like that's been the same for so long.
There's a really good one that Quinn has. That's a nice downtown shot. It's very broad and it's not specific to any business. It's good of just like the vibe. So that one I think would be better for the cover photo versus the dining people at Fugazi's.
Okay.
That aren't Kingsburg people.
Yeah,
I don't know who they are.
Yeah. That's-
Business license anyway.
Oh,
Okay. All right. So
What, I have a question.
Just say
What if the business doesn't have photos? Is it
Yeah.
still, is it too late, or?
it's not too late. So now that I've gotten this from you guys, I'm gonna go through and give like a target list to Quinn, I guess, basically, of who is needing photos.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we can go from there to see if they've already been covered on social media and the photos have already been taken, or what's next. Okay.
thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
We're moving along. Okay, so, item number, where are we at? Number 5, trash can discussion, possible action. Okay, so at the last meeting that I was able to attend, I told you folks that we were gonna, talk with Kings River Castings which is a local company that does trash cans for several cities and community colleges and Disneyland, and I mean, Mario does everywhere. Abigail, do you have the picture in the emails of the trash can?
Have I presented it at a meeting?
It would be the new one that I CC'd you in an email with a COS,
Yeah, let me find it.
okay, if not, I can just bring it up.
The map and I put the map and Google on here.
Okay, so, going local, I'm just gonna tell you guys right now, it's gonna cost us more per can. There are some options. It's a blue receptacle. I want to find the picture for you guys. It's blue. He has the rain guard on it. It's 15. So, and with the rain top is about, I can't remember exactly, $200, I think, to have the rain top on it. So the can with the rain top, and it's a 45-gallon, which is kind of in between, which is a good thing because it's not the 55-gallon that's really going to be really heavy for the guys to empty, and it's not the 32 that they're going to be emptying all the time. So with the rain top, it's $15.54 for a trash can. Now, so we were talking about, because this trash can is not solid or square, because they do solid square, but it's not what he recommends for our long-term use. It's kind of a slatted metal. There is a engraving. They make a plate and they can put our logo on it, and it's a laser engraved plate. These are the benches he's trying to sell me. Let's see, where is his picture?
I don't have it, so you want to email it to me?
I'll just.
Logo panel, stock blue, and laser engraved
So-
is an extra $230.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
so here, I'll just pass my phone to you guys. Here is a laser engraved panel, and that is $230, and he's gonna charge us $10 per can to deliver from Sanger, which I think would be less expensive than the city paying gas and time to an employee to go pick up, or one of us going and pick up. So and they would be in the blue. So Abigail went through and she looked, and currently we have 20 cans in the district currently. We don't have any on, we don't have any like on our like side streets, just in the Draper corridor.
There's 20
There's
just
some
on Draper.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's one on Marion by
There's
the
a
post
Marion.
office.
There's a couple, right?
And then there's one just past, by where Kingsburg Super is. But other than that, they are just Marion Street, and then they're all Draper.
There's some that aren't in the bid, just as a disclaimer.
Uh-huh.
Like I saw one at the church at 18th and Sierra. I didn't include that, and there might be more around town. I just walked the bid area.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you did? That's nice of you.
You can't really drive because there's a car.
Is that the color?
No, the color would be this blue. So it'd be like the
Just
blue.
screenshot it and just text it to me, and then
Yeah.
I could add it.
Okay.
Okay.
He offered to, if we want to go in person and look at them, and I'm like, it's a trash can. We're good. He's a very nice guy, but I mean,
Has Daniel seen this?
I'm gonna send this to her right now.
Okay.
Yeah. He actually told me that he sent a quote to the city 2 years ago.
So how is this different, excuse my ignorance, how is this different from the other trash can, the non-local?
There's,
Is it
the difference
basically the
is,
same trash
it's
can?
basically the same trash can. I think
What's
the
the
slots in
difference
this
in
one, probably
Delivered.
maybe like $300 per can.
In this 1554, does that include, That's the trash can plus the 230 plus?
No,
it's all included. That's the total
1954.
price.
down here, it's gonna be $19.54.11 per can.
Okay.
Unless we don't do the logo laser, that saves us 230 plus sales tax would be another, $20, so it'd be like $250 less. If we do it without, she's gonna just pop it up there, without the laser engraving.
do
I like
laser
the
engraving.
green. Yeah, I like
However, are we sure we want that bright blue of a color?
I thought we agreed on blue
Yeah, I
the
think
last
we-
couple
yeah.
meetings.
it. That's different than this blue, because I like this blue. Is it the same?
It's, yeah.
Okay. Because maybe this is,
Our choices are
aged a
blue,
little bit,
red.
not as shiny.
Our choices are blue and red and black and gray, green. He does not have yellow though.
Well, our blue wouldn't have the recycle sign.
No,
on it,
mm-mm.
But it's a nice blue.
Yeah, I think we discussed that with the color of the recycle versus this.
Is there still city funds for half of this?
Thank you for asking, Steve.
Yeah.
Leslie, I spoke to the city manager about the micro grant application that the bid turned in, and he says, that he just needs a little bit more information before he presents it to council, because it has to go to council, and it might be a good time for the bid to come to do their progress report, and then present their application for the micro grant. It'd be for $15,000, there is money for it, and, Alex was just was looking like, are we planning on replacing all of them downtown? So there's 20 right now, because I know you guys were talking about adding additional ones in. I think you guys motioned and passed for $30,000, which was 15 at the King River rate. So
Right.
if we got the additional $15,000, it would be 20 of them.
Whoa. Your math is way too quick for me. What, if we bought 20 of them at this price here?
It's 39.
There's 40 grand in
Yeah.
round numbers.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's how much available from the city?
15.
The grant would be, the maximum's 15,000.
And we already approved out of our budget 25?
30.
30? So that'd be 45, that'd be 20 of them. Now, here's the thing too, we can buy 10, and we can buy more, we can buy one if we want. We can buy 10 if we want at a time, we can buy 15 if we want at a time. It's not, you don't have to do it all in one fell swoop with him.
Would we be, maybe this was in the original quote, remind me, labor to replace them? Or the city to?
The city, Daniel, said that they're gonna remove and they will set them. The one thing that Mario did not discuss with me is leveling legs.
We can figure out where we put them
Okay,
to the third level.
okay. Is that something you want me to discuss with him?
I can,
You wanna talk?
we can load.
Okay, alrighty. That was the one thing that,
I've got some pieces of cardboard we can share.
Napkins, a couple folded.
Just FYI, shipping and picking them up, I make the drive daily to Sanger, so if I need to pick them up on the way in, or it's also an option.
okay, so that's $300. And we were talking about having them delivered to the yard.
That works.
Number one, I think personally, it's gonna make to replace a few of them downtown and not a few of them down, that's it's not gonna create the impact that we
Yeah.
want.
Right.
Plus, you're gonna have people objecting with where and which
Yeah,
ones you
well,
replace.
how come it wasn't, I have one in front of my office, why wasn't mine replaced? And yet, the one in front of, main attraction wasn't, our main was replaced, I don't wanna listen to that, so, if we at least get the ones on Draper Street all replaced, and we wait, but if we're gonna do that, there's only 5 not on Draper Street, let's go ahead and, replace them
We need
all.
to replace them all.
Yeah. The second is the logo, the engraving and all that. Do we want, what was the thought of the board on what the engraving would be?
Well, we had kind of just gone, when we were looking at the other company, they were the flat sided and we were going to do the vinyl. But when I was talking to Mario, he had another can that had just like an R engraved into the side of it. It was round, but it was small and it had a plastic top and it did not have a rain top attachment availability. And I thought at that point, just a real clean dollar horse
Okay.
on that, but we can't get a rain top for that can. So we can't do that. So I don't know if on there, if we want to just do a really clean design of a dollar horse and then City of Kingsburg or downtown district or just a dollar horse or whatever you guys want to do. I don't care. It's laser engraved. He says it ages well.
My
He stands
personal
behind it.
opinion, I like the idea of just a dollar horse, not a lot of writing, not a lot of, a trash can shouldn't be a marketing tool. It's a trash can, you know, and you said it earlier, it's a trash can. So just since, you know, we're big into dollar horses in this town, just a simple dollar horse on it to me would be, you know, I don't want people there reading the bid and the trash can happens to be filthy dirty that day, you know, and then, oh, well, shit, the bid bought this and they can't even keep it clean, you know, type thing.
Yeah.
So, you know.
This is the other thing that we have not talked about, Daniel, is these are going to require more maintenance than the rock trash cans, correct?
In terms of wiping the lids down and things like that, I mean, it's things that we do periodically, so we'll just need to kind of keep an eye on how dirty they get. So I'm assuming there's probably some, depending on their location, they're going to require a little bit more maintenance than others.
Okay. All right.
Anytime you get near ice cream, it's going to require more
Coffee.
I pressure wash the one at mine, about every 2 or 3 months. I've even taken the lid home and pressure washed it.
Put it in the dishwasher. I like the dollar horse idea. The only other option would be to put writing underneath it, small like that. But either of those.
Okay, so maybe we put welcome in Swedish underneath it.
Okay, I like that. Yeah,
Just really simple.
that's on brand.
Okay.
I mean, you got 5 to 10 seconds for somebody to look at it. That's all you have. And I think just that's
Why not,
consistent.
instead of welcome, why not thank you in Swedish? Thank you for putting your
Taxa.
stuff in the
Yeah.
trash can.
Or your
Yeah.
trash is welcome here.
No. That's Berman's bin, okay? Let's not talk about that. Trash is not welcome. All right. So what I need from you folks is, so this is what I would make a motion, that we are going to move forward, or maybe we don't make a motion right now. I'll ask Ms. Abigail, I'll defer to her, until we secure the micro grant from the city. We've
No
approved
other-
30.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say we
We've
don't need to
approved
do anything
30,000,
else.
so should we order $30,000 worth of trash cans from Mr. Kings River Castings?
No. I think we wait. We might make a motion to order 20 trash cans contingent on the approval of the micro grant from the city of Kingsburg.
Could we ask for a mock-up? And then
Yes.
that could be presented to city council?
Yeah, if you guys can get me a dollar horse thing today. 'Cause I have to present it tomorrow.
I'll forward you the media kit, and inside it is all of our logos. They could just pull the dollar horse off of that. You want to do that? Yeah, I like that. And
Do you care about the belts?
It's not going to council tomorrow.
Wednesday is tomorrow night?
It wasn't,
Oh, I can't do that tomorrow.
yeah, well, I mean, you could come for public comment,
But I'm on the agenda tomorrow, right?
no.
Oh, okay. I thought I was for the 16th.
Confirmation.
Oh, okay. So then the next one we can do that. Well, I can go to public comment though, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, but Alex will put like a presentation together for the micro grant. That's not on the agenda either.
Okay.
So that'll have to go to the next meeting.
Yeah.
the 31st,
No, August
7th?
7th. It's my fault.
That's okay.
You said August 7th?
Okay.
I
So do we
think
want to
should,
just,
yeah, go, like, show them what we have in mind, give them the bid, like the quote, and
ask for
Ask
matching
for the
micro
support.
grant funds? Yeah.
If I could get it by August 1st,
Oh, Mario, will get it for me tomorrow. He wants this done.
if you have like a presentation or
Uh-huh.
something for council, and then
Okay.
so it's included in the packet.
Okay. The other thing, just to touch lightly on, is Mario's asking us in our future budgets if we would like to allocate, if we'd be interested in a bench program for downtown. They would be metal, just like these benches. I have a picture of them. And I said, we're gonna be broke after this. Just slow your roll. But.
I was just gonna say.
But maybe next year's,
I like the idea of a bench.
yeah. Here, I'm gonna screenshot this and send it to you. They would match.
On the bench, I would put the bid, like something like that. Sit and stay for a while.
Let's,
Or we
Yeah,
could get,
so, okay, I'm just gonna send that to you. That's further down the road.
Yeah.
But he would like that too.
You guys already motioned and approved $30,000 towards trash cans, so you don't have to do that again.
Right.
Just to be clear that that's already done.
Yeah.
us ordering them is gonna be contingent, us ordering 20 of them is gonna be contingent on the
Grant.
approval of the council for matching.
You guys could present it to council, hopefully get the grant, and then you'd be able to purchase the full 20.
Yes,
But you don't have to re-motion.
okay.
But we can buy 15 right now.
But I don't know if we want to
I don't wanna
commit to
do that.
anything less
Let's
than
just-
20.
Just
Okay.
hold on, tell Mario just to hold off, it's the government, it takes time.
I know.
You know,
I'm not patient. I want to get this done. Okay.
we've been living with these rock things for the last 40 years.
Another couple of weeks isn't gonna be terrible.
All right. So that item's settled. Moving on to number 6, potential general update to Council Carpenter. Yes, put me on the schedule.
I just wanted.
Okay, and we'll, yeah.
I didn't want to put you on there and then, so you guys can present both of them on the same.
Okay. Yes, and so that'll be August 7th, you said?
Yes.
Are you still gonna go tomorrow or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna go tomorrow. I'll go tomorrow. I'm just doing public comment. Put it on their radar.
Oh, I like that.
Maybe if yeah, see there, yeah,
cute.
Where would those go?
downtown.
Well, I guess there's a couple on the corners right now. Like right here, there's one. There's a
There's
bench.
one, there's several
Yeah, oh, that's
around town.
Yeah. Okay, so August 7th. Feel free, if you guys want to email Abigail talking points for our presentation. That'd be great. We can kind of collab and go from there.
Could
Is that
we do
okay?
a social media recap?
Can you be like a hub for that?
Could we present like a social media recap? Since that's the bulk of our budget, our expenses, we could show what we've done
Yep.
with social media in the last year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Item number 7, bid board member name badges and events, Buckner, possible action. Let's do it.
Yes, okay, so on the paper, we have the mock-up, the bid, from KB Printing, who is in our district. We just need to approve the funds if we want to go. I think we already agreed that we wanted to go with KB Printing.
You guys already approved the funds, right?
Yep.
No, we didn't.
I
don't-
think
we we didn't want to vote on it until we saw a mock-up and exact pricing. We didn't have that.
Correct, okay, so,
Okay, so which size do you guys want?
I like the layout of the small one better myself.
agreed. I like the 1/4 type and 3.
I like this one.
Me too.
My only thing is, did we want to keep our logo with our actual logo? Because this is not the color of our logo kit, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I made
that's
sure
not the one on our website.
The one on the website is the like monochromatic the all blues or whatever. This is the one that we approved as a board that, what's his name? The Sign Ranch made.
Oh, okay.
Did the brighter colors. I like the muted colors too, though.
Yeah, I just sent him over what Amanda
logo
sent me
kit.
to make sure. There was a lot of discussion about the logo, but I mean, I couldn't, I just told him to leave the logo exactly as is, because we can't change our logo. I mean, we can change the badge any way we want, but the logo.
No, I know.
But we can
Just
use
saying,
that
I'm
blue
talking
one.
about the color.
We could, if you guys wanted to do just the blue and white.
To me, I think that looks better. It's not as busy. You're putting it on a small badge, so 2 colors compared to 5 colors in here.
Yeah,
I think looks better. I don't know what everyone else has a feeling about that.
I like the blue myself because it's more simplistic, and the city logo has all the bright colors, so I just felt like that was always like our offset, but this is the traditional colors.
That's true. City has a lot of colors. Also, the Chamber of Commerce has their logo, which is, I know it's different, but it's pretty similar, and their badges are all different colors. We could go with just the blue. The other thing is, and I emailed him and told him, but I would prefer to have the Business Improvement District, our name, and then board member on the bottom. And of course, we'll double check the spelling, because, I mean, I've been emailing him and he still spelled my name wrong, so we'll have to double check on the spelling. But that I think I drew it out for him on an email. Just the Business Improvement District name, and then board member on the bottom. Correct? And then the blue and white?
I don't
Yes.
have an opinion on the color you ladies pick. and I'm
Yeah, I
not
don't
sure.
care.
So the size doesn't matter as far as the cost, correct?
Yes.
It's a little bit cheaper for the small one.
It is?
1782
Oh,
versus
I see
20.
it, I see it.
Or
I
20.
was looking down the bottom.
Yeah. So I put a motion to approve the badges from Russ Kudlow and Printing, the small one with the blue and white logo.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Teresa seconds. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed?
Okay,
Passes.
thank you.
Would it be okay for us to, or can we just proof them?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Just for spelling, for
Yeah,
sure.
100%.
My name's spelled wrong a lot.
Yeah, and I have, there's an extra, there's 8 total, 1 for Quinn.
Perfect,
So
yeah.
I'll make sure with Abigail that all eyes get on the proof to make sure that all spellings
And then we'd want his to say like social media or something, or like,
yeah,
what would we
Quinn,
put?
what do we?
Media.
What do you want?
Public comment section.
Gallery sitter, what would you put?
What would we put as your title?
Or just put media?
Marketing or social media.
I think the shorter the
Social
better.
media manager.
The shorter
or-
the better, because you look at how little board member
I would
is.
just say marketing, if anything.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Or we almost don't have to have anything. I mean,
Yeah, or nothing.
I think
Quinn
something,
just stands
because
alone
it's
on
gonna-
its own,
Yeah.
right? I mean, you could just, your name alone is going to be, just fine.
Yeah, whatever you guys.
Well, I'll be in touch
Yeah,
with you
at least
just to
marketing.
double check, and we can put whatever seems reasonable.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Michelle.
You're welcome.
Okay, item number 8, reports from board members. Anyone? Okay,
We're gonna get a report from Quinn?
yeah.
Yeah.
He's not a board member. Other business.
Oh, that's other business, sorry.
He's other business.
That's what we'll put on your name badge.
Other business. Frisky business is what we'll put on there. Frisky business.
business.
Cool. I guess we can stay on that page for a second here. This is one of 3 of the samples of the coffee. I know we talked about that last time.
Yay.
That picture is, there's that one and a couple others that I didn't put on here that would probably go on the label somewhere. Michael, who's the guy who I've been corresponding with, he's going to do a design and then send that to us. Once I get that, we'll probably schedule a time where I'll brew the coffee and then we can all get together and do a little taste testing. But I guess before all of that, did we ever hear from the lawyer as far as like the legal side of selling coffee in the bid district?
As like a fundraiser?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not,
It wouldn't.
yeah.
Okay. So in the end, maybe just being an opportunity for business owners, if they'd like to sell this and then just keep the profits on their own, that could be something just with a Kingsburg, logo on it. Is that still something you guys are potentially interested in?
Cost?
So this is the 250 gram bag, and currently he would be selling these to us at roughly like $10 a piece, and that includes shipping from Sweden. Yeah, he pretty much roasts and then sends it right away. This took about 3 days to get in the mail.
Does he have an opening order minimum and a reorder? What is his reorder?
I'll ask that question and get
Okay.
back to you on that. Yeah. He didn't mention anything about that yet.
Okay.
But yeah. But if anything, I mean, just the idea of even having a couple on hand, like I'll probably buy some as well, just for my own sake. Gift basket stuff, all that. But anyway, so when I get that final design of what the logo would look like, I'll contact you guys, and maybe we can set up a time to just, if anything, just drink some coffee. So.
Fika with friends.
Yeah, exactly.
We should probably put that on the label.
Fika.
Fika.
Yeah, that could be incorporated somehow.
250 grams is just a hair over 1 cup.
And beans?
In
Oh,
he said there's
standard.
250 grams in there. Well, I had to say how much coffee is that coming? It's 1 cup of coffee, not
One
brewed
cup of
coffee.
beans.
One cup of
grind-
beans.
Of beans.
Of whole beans.
Of whole
yeah.
beans.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But it makes probably a couple cups.
Yeah, I do my espresso shots with 15 grams every morning, so there's a couple in there.
So if we can't do it as a fundraiser, we would be offering it to the businesses as something they would want to buy and then resell, right? And so we were saying the resell, we would have to mark it up to like $20. a
Yeah,
bag.
our last meeting, we said 15 to 17. Oh, and then Lauren said, if the graphics are good, maybe 20. Yeah.
So I guess it wouldn't necessarily be on us to approve it, but we would have to go out and see, what Cup of Joy thought of it, what Bella,
And Uptown.
Bakery thought about
Right.
selling it, if they
Right.
would want to do that.
So I'll do that. I was sort of waiting to hear if we could do the fundraising or not, but now that we know we can't really do that, I'll just go approach some of our
Yeah.
businesses and
And
talk
maybe
to them
it's
about it.
presented as a giftable item versus
I was going to say,
selling
my
coffee.
office
It's
would
like
buy it to gift it to clients or
Client.
potential clients and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
We're out, we can't sell coffee. But we could support
could
our
gift
neighbors in
it.
selling it, yeah.
I could sell it with coffee mugs,
yeah.
a gift item.
Okay, cool. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. Awesome. Then we can just scroll down to the analytics. Oh yeah, sorry. So this is over the last 6 months, sort of quarter 1 and quarter 2. Just everything, as general trending up. We didn't really talk about it, but from Jorge, the social media influencer guy coming in, we saw about a 95 follower spike on the day that he posted, and the day preceding and the day after when he was sharing to stories about another 100 followers. And generally we're averaging maybe 100 followers at least on Instagram a month. So if you're thinking, that's 2 months of social media budget, and we paid, I think, $500 for him to come with a gift card. Steve took care of the everything else, so pretty good bang for your buck on that part. So I'm just happy with the trends. Obviously, month to month things vary, but overall over the last 6 months things are looking good. Our demographics changed a little bit more. I think when we started off last year, we were around 75% female, and now we're closer to 80%, which is pretty common with social media in general, especially with a page like ours. But just as a reminder, sort gearing content towards, I guess that demographic, so to speak. So obviously this board is heavily female, so if you guys have any recommendations
It's
for
us,
me
we
or things
like
you
all
would like
the
to see,
posts.
let me know. These last couple months, I want to incorporate more of showing you guys, because I'm not sure if everyone sees what I post all the time. I'm always seeing it, so I think I just assume people have seen it. But we did a couple of these styles of clips for our local food spots here. So Loving Seed is this first, Loving Seed, Dashiko's, and Viking Bar and Grill. Sort of this style. I did, so with Viking Bar and Grill, I also did some professional food photography for them while I was there, which I haven't released those photos yet. They've been using them. But I think that's a cool thing, too, that for the businesses, especially the food ones, where they're also getting something out of me showing up, so they're getting some professional food photography that they can use. So, good bang for their buck as far as, things not just only on social media.
So the content you're creating, you share with them, and they
I do.
use it
Mhm.
after you post it?
After I use it, yeah.
Okay, that's nice.
And, sometimes I forget to send it, but I generally like to do that with every business, is give them the photos and all that content so that they can use.
Well, that right there is worth your bid fee, depending on how much you pay each year, because that's expensive if you're going to pay for.
Oh, yeah, for
photography
sure. I
separately.
mean, if I was going to do an hour, 2-hour food photography session with 3 dishes, I mean, that's easily $500, that they got out of that. So, yeah. And these ones actually did really well. The Loving Seed one, my vision was a little better. Yeah, so 17,500 plays. And I mentioned it before, but what I really like to look at is the shares and saves. To me, that's really special when someone is sending the post to someone else and saying, hey, let's go check this spot out. So someone, 185 times this was sent to a friend or a colleague about, want to go to that spot, and then they're bookmarking it too, so remembering that. And so all of these had some pretty good engagement. So I'm going to continue to do sort of this style. I want to do more than food, though, and so that's sort of the creative part of trying to figure out how to do, get that same engagement for, retail.
Other genres.
Amanda, you're huge on social media, so I'm always open to ideas, for what you have for making that happen.
These come across really on trend, Obviously, they're doing well.
Yes, yeah.
Makes me hungry, actually. So.
The other thing we did these last couple months. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have seen them. Yeah, this is more of the high quality, traditional videography style. It's not the social media style. My mother-in-law in particular, she said, "Hey, Quinn, I think you messed up. I think you posted one of them the wrong way." She was talking about how I posted it vertically.
I think it's generational, because we have been playing with that too, and it's interesting how they'll
Some
perform
people
in
do it.
certain platforms better than others. Yeah,
Right.
But I mean, I like that you give the call to action to turn your phone.
Right.
But I think it's still some people aren't used to that.
Yeah,
yet.
not used to turning their phone like that. Yeah. And talking about on-trend things, that's what a lot of people are doing now. We'll do this sort of 3-segmented layer of horizontal video and then this vertical video, but then you're supposed to flip your phone. So this in particular was, I did 3 parts to the Swedish festival, 3 separate videos. This was one of them here. This was the other one, and the other one is depicted on here. That's a clip from Miss Fresno County coming. And all this stuff too. I like capturing this because this is all good B-roll for bigger projects in the future. So, in my head, I like the idea of sort of updating that bigger bid video that I did, perhaps annually with new footage, and so all of this can be used for that. So it's sort of multifaceted. So those are sort of the big things in the last couple months here. As always, open feedback and critique.
So right now we have an annual legacy video, right? That's what
We
we're
do.
doing. Okay.
Mhm.
So that was posted in 3 parts.
In 3 parts on social media, but I do have it the
Right.
full length.
I got that to put on the website. What if we post it in full and pinned that?
Okay.
I think you have to do it as a feed post instead of a reel, because the reel will cut you off.
Yeah.
But
Right.
feed post, you can do like 10 minutes.
Right.
Because I think that could be, you know, like, I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
that's
yeah,
like
yeah.
the first thing you want people to see when they come to Kingsburg, to
No,
come to our
definitely.
social, because it's really well done.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I can do
Or
it.
like a link to watch it on, you know, like to watch the full length,
And
something.
I know we talked about incorporating that full-length video on the webpage.
Yeah.
I know right now there's the big cover photo. I don't know if we want to switch that out with a video or just have the video
Yeah.
link somewhere on the webpage, depending on the cost of that, because I know it's a little pricey. But if anything, even setting up a simple Kingsburg Downtown YouTube channel, which I don't know if we have a YouTube channel yet on social, but we could create that and then put the video there and link it on the bio as well. Yeah.
Because I think it gets lost in the reels, like just,
Right.
you know, buried
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah, we
That'd be
can
a good
pin that to
thing.
the front.
And I feel like YouTube's kind of having a little bit of a resurgence. Like,
Yeah, well,
they
especially
were always, they were them, and then all these other things have kind of creeped in, and now YouTube's kind of like, hold on.
All you have to do is just repost Kingsburg Honey, and then we're going to go viral.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
very viral
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah.
yeah, especially the YouTube Shorts. Those are
Yeah.
really popular
I mean,
too now.
They're
I'll-
like,
millions of-
hold on, we're going to show you guys something. Yeah.
I still think we need to plant some bees somewhere downtown so we could get some coverage. So
Stage it.
I watch his videos constantly. I'm like, this is so interesting.
Yeah.
Like underneath the baseball.
Oh, yeah,
So
the bee rescue.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the bee rescuers.
Yeah.
we'll get a bench and then we'll plant it under the bench.
Were you able to go to Village Mall?
Not yet, but that's my next.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
I
I
have
don't know
a-
if you had any ideas for that. Or
I did go back through.
There is a bit. I'm looking at
So
it. I know.
there were 8 posts in June, right? June of the Village Mall. So they were highlighted on our social media stories 8 times
Yeah.
as a whole.
I
Yeah.
expressed to Penny that we have been sharing the Village Mall. We don't leave the Village Mall out. You know.
Right, and the Village Mall didn't have any posts in June on their social media page. They didn't have anything in June. They had a May and July. So as far as Quinn sharing, he's only sharing what's created. You know, like there's a limit.
I told
to
that
it.
to her,
Yeah.
and I had said, yeah, if they are sharing and they tag you in the actual story, you'll get notified, and then
Yeah.
you will share that. So we told her to tag, you know, the Kingsburg downtown in
Right.
her stories for you to reshare.
So I watched that, so I went back and I went through my Facebook Messenger, which I don't use, and there are a lot of requests. Can you please share this? Can you please share this? And I'm like, well, contacting me isn't going to help you. And so I thought, through Facebook, so I thought I might stop by there and just say, hey,
This is the right way
this
to do
is,
it.
you just reaffirm, this is how you do it, because I don't check Facebook
Yeah.
Messenger
I'll
ever.
check. Well, at least on the Kingsburg downtown, I'll check that one, and it's not notifying me, so I have to go on there
Right.
and look
Yeah.
at it. But when I do, obviously I'll reshare it. But yeah, I can bring that up with her too
Yeah.
as well.
But like when Teresa had the ribbon cutting, I feel
Yeah.
like it was like a good promotion of the whole Village Mall.
Yeah.
It was pretty far encompassing, and then they had a no sales tax or something where you tagged all the businesses.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
We
felt
have
like
definitely
I like
been
Yeah.
For I
sharing
feel like For the Birds is very engaged,
yeah,
so yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's just our age-old question of education.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I was thinking of doing a video on sort of the hidden spots of Kingsburg, like Deli Casa. I haven't covered them yet, and I need to get them. So that could be, people think of Draper, they're not thinking of Berman's Flowers on this side of the downtown district, Deli Casa on this. So I need to do a better job of
I
getting
think Deli
them as
Casa's
well.
having another Western karaoke coming up.
I think it's like I've heard, it's like the first Friday of every month.
They're fun. They're popular.
Yeah, they are.
It's a happening party.
I'll go to work like to stock something, and I'm like, what's happening? It's really exciting. Parking lot's really full.
Yeah.
What about doing some type of trivia? Trivia is always like engaging in stories,
Yeah.
and then maybe you could say like, what street is the post office on? And you could put like Texas, Kentucky, California Street or something like that. You know, like
Yeah.
to where people are like engaging by
Making the connection
clicking
that there's
trivia,
more than
but
trivia.
also getting the idea that there's more streets, side
Right.
streets.
Right. Yeah, totally. I'm all about that.
I don't know.
Didn't you do some, when I was gone, didn't you do something of, where is this located at? Was that?
Oh yes,
downtown?
it was like the post off, June's mailbox.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
the awning over
Oh
Casaro's.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, the dollar horses. Yeah.
Dollar horses.
yeah. That's
But
fun.
continuing to do stuff like that, yeah,
Yeah.
I can do.
Just like awareness.
Mhm. Yeah. So, yeah, that's all I have. If you guys have any questions, let me know. You know, or you get a hold of me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other business? You good, Daniel?
Just a quick update on our TOD project, it's our transportation project that's going to affect Draper. So it is getting awarded tomorrow. So once we have that award, we'll do a pre-con and have a estimated start date. And once that happens, I'll share that info with Abby so that we can share that with you guys and you guys can help us spread the word. It is going to have an impact. Like I said, there may be a day where Draper is completely shut down when they pave. But like I said, it's just parting our dust while we make downtown beautiful. So appreciate the patience with that. So just a quick update on that.
Cool. Thank you so much.
I would say that maybe we could communicate to all businesses down in our district type of thing. If Draper Street's going to be shut down for a day, turn it into a positive. Don't. Oh my God, they're not going to be able to park in front of.
I was going to say, it's
No,
a really
turn
good
it
day
into-
for photos. It's a great day to take photos because
Yeah.
we have so many cars in the window
But
shots.
turn it into a positive, like, hey, we're making downtown better for you type of thing, and your businesses type of thing, rather than, oh, by the way, you're gonna have to be shut down, or there's no parking, type of thing. So, and listen to people complain that they have to walk a block and a half, to get to your store type of thing. Turn it into a positive type of thing,
On that day, Daniel, will the side streets be open?
Side streets will be open.
All right, this is just my
I
brain
guess we're
rolling
doing free
around.
delivery that day.
Is there, I mean, just put this in your thoughts and mull it over. Could we, as the bid, say, yeah, Draper's gonna be closed that day, but the district is gonna provide the trolley for you? Park
know, I was
wherever you
wondering
need to
about
park,
that.
and the trolley's gonna run you up to Draper on your blocks, and just kinda go like that for the day.
How
We would just have to reserve
is
it
it?
that day and pay for the driver, right?
does it go from Cal?
Estimated start date,
It's probably the first week of August.
Mm-hmm. But it'll be one day that it would be closed, like we couldn't
Yeah, so
get on
they're gonna
Draper.
tear it up, and then there'll be signs where you can still park it. It's not gonna be striped.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be one day once they pave everything, because they're trying to get it all done in one day. And then there'll be a follow-up day a couple days after, well, they'll need to come back and restripe all the parking stalls. So they can't do that all the same day.
So there would be 2 days.
It'll be 2 days. But the striping, once they stripe, they'll be able to kind of open
Mhm.
once they finish up, because it dries fairly quickly, so.
I don't know.
Is this with the bike lane too? Okay. And then that's already been done on. I saw it. Okay, I saw it somewhere. Okay.
That's a video we need to make.
Yeah.
Bike lanes. Craig and I'll ride we'll get all our old people bikes out, and you can make
We
videos
should
of us
have
on the
like
bike
we
lane.
should have a bike rally to like kick off the bike lanes.
Yeah. There you go. The bid bike gang. Okay.
I have to arrow my tires.
We'll get you a bike.
Well, we can wear our name tags.
I have a.
Our name tags. Yeah.
We'll wear our name tags on
I'm
our
not
back.
wearing all that.
Well, we could even maybe advertise like that would be a walking day, a lot of downtowns have just a section that is walking, where there's no parking at all.
That's a good way
So,
to put it.
like a walking mall day, or do, I don't know, like, do stuff on the side, if it's not too hot, but do like, I mean, I don't want to say like sidewalk sale, but something like that to get people just, hey, it's going to be a walking day, park. See what it feels like if, Draper was closed and it was.
You think you hate parking now?
Yeah.
What if it wasn't here?
We're going to turn Draper into a park.
Yeah, I mean, it could.
I think the trolley, I'm trying to think, the trolley to me would be more symbolic than it would be actually utilized.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
it would
for
be,
sure.
we're doing it more for the businesses that, hey, we're doing everything we can to help, than actually the public using the trolley,
I like what your idea though.
I'm just saying different
Like
things, like Steve
marketing
was
it.
saying, just different things to get people
A lot of times-
excited, just to spin it a little bit more
Yeah.
positive rather than
Because
negative.
isn't there like
anything.
a ride your bike to work day, like
Oh.
that kind of that twist on it?
Because next time there'll be a bike
Gonna be
lane
104 that day.
at 10 a.m., right? Yeah, I think these are all ideas that we can just toss around and get the public involved, that's all.
I don't think it will be that bad. There's still side street parking.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Kind of like in your case, you have the alley and the
Come in
parking
the
lot
back.
and back, and,
Yeah.
I can park by Berman's, take my bike downtown. All right.
then they'd have
Anything?
to ride on the sidewalk, though.
Oh, this is true, that day they would.
That's a no-no.
Oh, no.
I had one thing, a parent reached out to me for the Kingsburg Big Roof, 13 to 16-year-old all-star baseball team has made the Pacific Southwest Regionals for the first time for Big Roof for Kingsburg. And so, it's in Tulare, it's next week, and they're gonna be putting together, gift baskets and goodie bags. Guam, Hawaii, they're coming from everywhere. And so I'm gonna send out an email to the bid businesses when we're done, but I just wanna give you guys a heads up that Tulare's not too far from Kingsburg, and these families are gonna be here for a week and probably looking for stuff to do.
Okay.
All righty.
Looking for stickers or anything like that.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you, Abigail. Anything else, folks? Okay. So we're going to adjourn to our next meeting will be August 6th. The first Tuesday?
All right. Be parking on the side street.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
And it is 8:37. Pretty good.
No, it is 8:59, that clock is.
Oh, that clock's wrong? Oh, 8:59.
Oh,
Sorry.
I thought we were real good.
I thought we were really good. I've been looking at that thinking we're good, we're good, we're good.
Fixed it, too. I just
Yeah,
said it.
that's right.